Hey guys, welcome to Sims Brick Builds, and today we will be reviewing the Avengers Endgame Thor versus Chitauri. The set number is 76322 with 373 pieces, and it retails for $55. On the front of the box, we have the minifigures at the bottom, which look like there are 7 for Chitauri and 3 Avengers. On the box art, there is what looks to be the front of the Avengers base after it got destroyed, and they're all fighting the Chitauri. He's got some landmark pieces. Like in the back, you can see one of the portals that everybody's going to be coming out of, and then just a nice battle going on between the Avengers and the Chitauri. On the right, you see the Infinity Saga with Iron Man with the Infinity Gauntlet, which overall is really cool box art. And then at the top right left, you can see the Lego Marvel logo along with some comic strips. Overall, pretty good box art, and let's move on to the other sides of the box. On the top of the box, we have the Lego Marvel logo with some more comic strips and a one-to-one with the Thor minifigure. On the bottom of the box, we have the barcode with some recycling, more comic strips, and the Lego Marvel logo. On the left side of the box, we have the Lego Marvel logo with just some more comic strips just to add that extra bit of box detail. And on the right side of the box, we have the Lego Marvel logo, the set number, the Lego.com app, and just a black background. And on the back of the box, we have the Lego logo, the set number, the Avengers logo in the bottom left corner, and just another battle going on with all the builds that are included with this set. And on the right, we have some comic strips and thumbtacks that were already taken out because my brother opened this set before I got a chance to review it. But that's fine, I guess. Overall, just really nice box, and now let's unbox this set. And I know I already told you guys that my brother unboxed the set, but he only was able to work on the first bag, so we still have all of these bags, and hopefully it'll still have the same effect. In this set, there are 4 numbered bags. I'm missing the first one because my brother already opened it. A small sticker sheet with some stickers taken out, but that's fine. Way smaller than the Star Wars sticker sheet. And then 2 instruction manuals. Also, I noticed how in this Lego Marvel set they used paper bags instead of plastic. But every Star Wars set that I get, it's plastic. I don't know what that's about, but let's get right into the minifigures. The first and probably the most uninteresting minifig of this set is the Chitauri minifigure. And it's just a basic overall Chitauri figure. I think they might have made a better one in the Avengers Tower, but I do not know entirely. But I want to get that set coming next year, so subscribe if you want to see that review, and let me know down in the comments. But it's got some back printing, some back head printing, and just a classic Chitauri face with a creepy looking alien torso print. No like special arm printing or anything. I don't know if it's accurate for the light gray compared to the dark gray. Not 100% sure on that, but this set actually comes with 4 of them, each with their own specific vehicles, which I will show later. But yeah, overall, just a pretty good adversary in this battle set. Next minifig in this set is a Rocket figure, and I really like the blue outfit, which is, of course, what he looks like in the movie. He's got a custom head mold for Rocket. He's got the printed goggles on the top, which is really nice. And on the back, you have some back printing covered up a little bit by this tail piece, which I think looks really cool with this Rocket figure. And he also comes with this custom made blaster or gun, whatever you guys want to call it. It's got a stud shooter right here, just a fire. And it's overall just a really cool design for a rocket gun. It's got a little scope or flashlight right there. I also forgot to mention in the Chitauri part that 2 of them come with these 2 gold stud shooters just to help fight the good guys. Overall, just a really good rocket figure. The next figure is Rhodey Rhodes, or the War Machine, and I really like his version of the armor. If I just come back here and pull off this Iron Man figure, this is what the Iron Man figure looks like, the updated one. But overall, the War Machine looks pretty similar, but not entirely similar to the original Iron Man figure. I really like the leg and foot printing, adds a lot of detail. It's got some back printing that kind of look like a jetpack and vents right here, just to kind of vent out the suit. This is his helmet, and you can actually open it to expose his head, which I think is really cool. And there's no back head print, just a front head print of him smiling. I kind of wish they did another head print to simulate him being angry, or kind of like the Stark minifigure. It has the glowing face to kind of just simulate what it's like in the mask. But overall, I think it is a really nice figure and a good one to have in the Marvel collection. The final minifigure of this set is this Thor minifigure, which I have always liked the Thor figures. Something that I wish on the front torso printing is they kind of made something to make it look like he was fat, as in this movie he is fat or bigger. If that offends you, I'm sorry. But no arm printing, no leg printing or anything, but you got some nice lightning detail on his eyes and torso. You have the long hair, which is pretty accurate. It kind of, but something this kind of just looks like his hair from the first movie instead of Endgame. I wish it might have been a little longer. The cape, on the other hand, is really, really nice. This is a new version of cape that I've never seen, but it's also been a long time since I've been into Lego Marvel. But it's a pretty impressive cape. I grabbed this and I was like, is this even a Lego piece? But yeah, and on the back, it's got some torso printing, and it's kind of nice that they included that. Oh gosh, okay. Well, it's pretty nice that they included that, considering it's going to be covered by the cape most of the time. The figure's just coming apart. And then on, as you saw, it has some back face printing, and it's nice just to show him smiling, and then his angry war face. I wish they kind of did that for War Machine, but overall, a really good figure. It also comes with this axe with a lightning bolt coming out of it to simulate his lightning power. But a very pretty, fine figure. I feel like there was a little bit of, there's just a ton of little inaccuracies that I feel like should have been fixed. But overall, I think it's great. Let's get into the builds. To start off the builds, we have this little piece of landscape just to kind of simulate the battlefield. It's got these fire pieces to simulate the fires that were going on, and then a little circle translucent orange piece to simulate Doctor Strange's, or the magic peoples, I forgot their names, the sorcerers or whatever, their portals. And right here is a little blue piece that you can take Thor and put him right here to make it look like he's jumping with his lightning powers to attack the Chitauri. Overall, a really cool little piece of landscape and just a little bit of something to help bring it up the value of the set more. Now we're going to start with the Chitauri builds. And for the first build of the Chitauri is these two speeders. And the first detail is on the side, they got these two stud shooters. They're both the same thing. There's no difference between them. And you have this little connection piece to kind of add more movement for the figure in the speeder. And just stick the Chitauri minifigure right here and put his hands on here. And all of a sudden, he's flying it, and he can attack the heroes. Overall, just a really good play piece for kids. And if you want to, you can, if you get the Lego Marvel Avengers Tower, you can like maybe throw this around here just to act like an extra speeder. Overall, just a really good build for this set. The final build of the Chitauri is this like gorilla looking thing. I don't know what the exact terminology is. but it's just got these two back legs, and yeah, they're just back legs. I don't know what to say. It's got this nice piece right here, which overall I've never seen before, which I actually really like. We got some sticker detail right here, which kind of doesn't make sense to me because we got some sticker detail right here, and then this piece right here is printed. I don't know why they decided to do that, but they did. But the head is mobile. You can move it up and down, upside down, wherever you want. I feel like the connection point from the body to the head is a little weird, but I feel like they could have done better with that. But the torso is kind of like a gets bigger thing, and then it just looks like a big chest area. And then right here, you have his arms. His wrists are movable. His arm is movable. Sadly, his elbow isn't that movable, but overall it is a really movable figure, and you can also make this look really creepy. That's what I really like about this is the hands and how creepy they look. It looks like just giant claws to attack and severely damage the other side, and you can also make it into a ball to make it look like a gorilla. It is so cool how the hands look. And these chains on the bottom, you can take this little part right here and attach it to the Chitauri minifig, and it can look like he's walking him and trying to move him like how they did in the movie, which I think is an incredible detail that they were able to include. But this is just a really cool inclusion for the Chitauri, just to kind of aid in attacking the Avengers. Let's get on to the heroes builds. And now the only build for the hero side is War Machine's mech. I'll get into the mech and then I'll show you what it looks like with him in it. On the top, you have these two stud shooters that they do fire, boom, and it's just a cool little play feature for the kids. The arms are movable. You can move the wrists. You can't really move it back and forth because of this piece right here, but you can take it out. But I'll show you why this piece is here. And the hands are very movable. I feel like it's a little awkward how small spaced the hands are, but I don't know. It could be better, but whatever. And then it's got a stud shooter on this arm to make it look like he's shooting from his arm, like most Iron Man people do, like Stark and War Machine. Yes, we're making that a thing, the Iron Man people. And on the front right here, on the arms, you got two sticker details. It's the same thing for the other side, just stud shooter, hands, forearm, I don't know what that is, I forgot. And on the back, this is just what it looks like on the back. And the waist is fully 360 movable. Okay, you can just act like he's punching in circles, which I think is really cool. And now moving down, you see some stickers right here. And the feet don't look like feet. They look like dinosaur feet, I don't know. But this looks like a knee cap looking thing. And it's the same thing on both sides. This build is completely symmetrical. It just depends on where you want this piece. And if we take our War Machine figure, you can sit him down. Sadly, it's not one that you can stand up, which I always liked in these mechs. You put it in sitting down and close it, and it looks like a giant mech. And it's just a giant mech for kids, and overall it is a really nice mech. And this part right here, you take your rocket figure and set it right here, and you can put his gun right here. I'm not going to do that because I've already wasted so much time already, but it's just a nice little play function to add more defense to the War Machine. And overall, it is a really good mech build for the only hero build in this set. And now, after building and reviewing this set, I'm pretty impressed for a play set that was like $55, I think, for all of these smaller builds. Just a really fun set for kids to play with. There were a couple inaccuracies and things that I didn't like the Thor figure and a lot of stickers when there was clearly a printed piece right here. Knock that guy over, which I don't get it, but alright, you can just lay down. He's tired. But overall, I would rate this set probably about a 7.5 out of 10. Again, there was just a lot of stickers, and the Thor was pretty inaccurate to the movie. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more Lego Marvel reviews, let me know down in the comments, like the video, subscribe down below, and I'll see you all on the next video.